Yeah, I don't know. I yeah.
The best intro, but it's the intro.
Oh, and
What's up?
regarding smoking and stuff, I can smoke right now, which at some point I might do anyways. But the thing is, I'm afraid I might go more low energy and more laid back and not be as talkative as usual. So I'm just holding it out for another point.
Oh,
like,
okay, I
later
see.
on. Because I'm not used to being a guest on people's stuff. Like people used to my attitude when they show up to mine. So yeah, I want to give you the best content possible, like from my perspective.
Well, kind of the thing I want from people. This is weird talking about this on the stream right now. Do whatever you want, man. That's what I want, and that's kind of what I want. I want the most organic experience of a person. So it's
Sure.
cool. Hey, how's it going, everyone? We're here with Going Green, and we're here with Meerkat. I came in all fucking stupid and messing up something, but that's fine. Good. That being said, Meerkat, it was a fun one.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Thank you for inviting me on here. I'm not very often a guest on somebody else's show, so let's go crazy. Let's just see what Going Green is about. I might go green in a little bit.
It's dumb. That shit's stupid, but it's fun.
I love it. I love it when it's dumb.
Okay. Well, before it gets dumb, I do have a sort of political, philosophical question for you, if you're willing to entertain this for me. Do you think that it's ever justified to do a preemptive strike?
Yes.
Okay, then you'll understand.
Yes.
Watch you move in slow motion.
I felt like it was necessary to do this first.
And you can be like, oh!
All right. All right, there you go. You got me.
Yeah,
You got me.
I see you calling people gay all the time. Nah, I'm not getting hit by that first.
No, I wasn't gonna call you gay.
Just in case.
That's like,
just in case.
All right. All right. I might convert you, but I'm not just straight up gonna go ahead and call you gay. It's a process.
I see. People have tried before, but I don't know. I don't think I could be gay. People who are gay have to have a good sense of fashion, and I'm shorts and t-shirt all day, and that's not gonna work.
Yeah, that's true.
But okay, so one of the things on Going Green that we do at the beginning every time is we do a sort of a survey, because I hope that someday in the future someone makes a DSP Wikipedia, and there's going to be entries for all the detractors, I hope. So we have a bit of a survey to flesh that out. Can you give me your detractor origin story?
Sure. It's nothing all that interesting. I used to watch the casual Wings of Redemption rage clips from like 2017, 18 or something. And I started listening to Liquid Richard songs because that's a person who inspired me to do my songs and have fun with it. And I enjoyed them. And in one of the songs, DSP is featured. So I'm like, what's up with this guy? And at first glance, actually, DSP looks kind of boring and tame as a lol cow. So I didn't keep my attention much on him. Then I think later down the line, I was on Kiwi Farms. I started browsing his thread and learning the lore. And much like sports, the more you learn about it and the more of the intricacies that you know about it, the more engaging it gets. So I just started watching him from time to time. And eventually, at the time, there wasn't many people restreaming him or making videos about him. So I made a video complaining about, I think it was his entitlement for memberships on YouTube or subs on Twitch or whatever it was at that point.
Yeah.
And I started my channel from there. The bank leaks dropped. I made a video about it that got a lot of views that helped my channel get out there. And I've been making stuff since then, making fun of him, making songs about him. Hanging out with the guys, doing That Being Said, which is a podcast. We talk about DSP and whatever's happening with them. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Where'd that start? Where'd That Being Said start? How'd that all form?
Oh, that was, I knew Fantastic Mr. Sam because he made some good videos about DSP and I watched him on my stream. And I think he was in my chat. Later on, he reached out to me with the idea of starting a podcast about DSP. And I'm like, Sure, why not? But let's make sure that we're not associated with like the SOK guys, because at the time, like any more than like two people talking about DSP is like the second coming of the SOK guys. And I talked to Sam and ALT, and I'm like, you guys, let's just do this in a funny, mature way, and like watch some clips, talk about fucking DSP and what we think about them, and then just move on. And we tried to maintain this energy the whole way through now, over like I don't know 3 or 4 years. We've been doing this, and it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, you guys definitely have a much more dignified presentation than those dudes. Those dudes were always edgelords thinking they're cool and whatnot, and you guys just aren't like that. And you have the barrier system down where you're not down for certain stuff, and you've got those standards, and you guys do a great job with it.
Yeah, I guess it's just the way that we like to do it, and not get too committed to like the online relationship stuff or like the small petty dramas.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. I don't have time for it. I don't have energy. And I would like to feel like I've learned some stuff from the internet, and that's kind of some of the things that I implement in the things that I do. I like our audience. We make content for our audience. We're not like the head of detracting or whatever. And I never wanted us to be seen like that, because you need someone with a lot of commitment to be that kind of a figure. And also, it has been tried and it doesn't work. So it's just let everybody do whatever the fuck they do. If something interesting happens that we want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. And that's pretty much it.
That's a good system. You guys are hype. I talked about that with Lechero, that many of the detractors who became big in the Detractiverse had no interest in it. It's not some sort of goal they had, but just the natural talent that they had propels them forward. Because you're right, you've had a bunch of detractors show up and try to make themselves a big deal, only to be basically laughed out. And that takes some skill to not put yourself in that position.
I guess you just gotta keep yourself grounded. It's not like that complicated. I guess just like live your life and do your stuff, and in the meantime, you can do something for the YouTube audience that likes you, and they like it, and they move on with it, and you move on with your life, and that's pretty much it.
What would you say is something that angers you? Like legit, probably the most angry you get about Darkside Phil. This is the second question in this survey.
Recently, it's been about how he himself lacks the commitment to like having a beef with somebody. Like if he's gonna have a beef with LTG, it's gonna be his viewers that told him to do that and to engage with this person.
Mm-hmm.
And his viewers said that LTG is a deadbeat father and he's hiding a child and he's raging and he's broke and whatever. He can't just come and say it himself. And as myself, I like talking shit on the internet. If people talk shit about me, that's just fair game.
Yes.
And it's just the that lack of commitment and sincerity about it that just irritates me, because you want to go into something like this, like DSP wants to go into drama and do drama with people because that brings in views and money. And
Yeah.
that's a thing that people do on the internet. Sure, do it. But at least do it with the sincerity and honesty that people like Kino Casino do it, where they just come out and talk shit to somebody and the other person can talk back. It's just like a free platform. And DSP wants to do it on his own terms that are very specific and just are not honest and are not fair.
It seems like he's still trying to do that thing from back in the day where he's trying to cut wrestling promos and he's hoping the other person gets it and joins in on the fun. And so it doesn't work that way, man. It's never worked that way. You don't talk shit and then Dale talks shit back and then we have this big old fun back and forth and then we fight. I don't know where he gets this impression from.
That's right. Some people on the internet, though, can cut good promos, and that is a way of beefing with someone else on the internet, like exchanging promos and dunking on them and flexing on them and saying how much better you are than them. But you need some sort of like artistic talent to do that, because it's in like wrestling. You need to convince people that you actually mean it and that you actually stand on business. And that's where DSP fails, because all of his disses are just lame and corny, and they just fall flat and they're not believable.
No, he's completely spineless in that. And he always tries to do the silly little laugh afterwards to try and deflect from any potential criticism from it. But no, just lean into it. Call him a deadbeat and straight face it, you know? But he can't do it. He doesn't have that ability.
He can afford to do it though, because his reputation is so bad that people don't expect him to ever do anything good. So him getting in beefs with people, calling him names, it just like it kind of is mostly benefit and not much of a drawback.
Yeah, and it's we'll discuss it later. My thoughts on the DSP versus LTG thing, because I had an extended conversation, damn near symposium, with one of the Dale detractors, and I think that he just didn't understand where I was coming from the DSP side. But we'll talk about that later. But I agree, he needs to lean into it, or at least try and do something with it. What are 3 facts about you unrelated to DSP and detracting? This is for the bottom of the Wikipedia page, the trivia section.
All right. 3 facts. Yesterday, I bought a bass guitar in an attempt to get back into playing music and doing stuff.
Do you have it? Can we hear it? Or you got to like set it up one on. I'm sorry, I'm spastic.
I'll have to set it up to the interface, but it's like the cheapest shit they got. I usually just like plugging it into the FL Studio and putting some effects on it, and in the end of the session, just deleting it because it's just like my fun creative spot.
Yeah, you're just jamming.
Sorry?
You're just jamming. You're just
yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
And yeah, I like fucking around with that. Also, something unrelated. I'm into gaming, but I guess that's not really a fun fact. That's just kind of like people do that. I used to be very much into films and movies and watching a lot of them. Nowadays, not all that much, but I like creative stuff. I appreciate when people are creative. That's one of the things that I really dislike about DSP, that he is just fundamentally not creative.
No.
He has no vision. He has no curiosity towards any subject, and that just makes him a boring entertainer.
You and I have a lot in common in our criticism of Phil. That's one of my things I get hung up on this dude about, is I'm always so interested in learning new shit. This dude doesn't want to know anything. He's content to be ignorant, and I find that unfathomable.
Yeah, I think it's because he is too afraid to be stupid about a topic, but that's just a part of the cycle of learning something and being creative and being curious. It's like, I don't know this thing, but this thing appeals to me. I'm going to get into it. I'm going to learn it and figure out how it works.
Yeah. I was stupid a million times before this point, and I'm going to keep being stupid. It's fine. It's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
What's the next one? What's the next fact?
I don't know. I don't know. I have a pretty, I guess, casual, average life. So not much fun stuff. I used to move abroad a lot, and I still am living in a foreign country. I like traveling.
That's what's up.
And yeah,
cool.
I like it.
You're a very worldly guy. I can tell that already. All right. Last one for the survey, and that is, you have a time machine or whatever needs to make this happen. What game are you sending back to Prime Era Phil, and what era is that?
Oh my God. I think, okay. I like Elden Ring a lot. I don't think it's very difficult.
No, it's not.
DSP beat it. He's probably even better than me at the game. I think it would be spectacular if he got to play it around the time he was being made fun of Metal Gear Solid and stuff like that. Like, peak,
Fantastic.
This is how you don't play.
Fantastic. Great answer. Yes. Oh man, and he's drunk and he's flipping out and screaming about shit. Oh, now we're talking. He's sexually harassing that lady who you're always with in that game. Oh
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, the lady that's barely alive when you find her rotting, and he would make like a joke about her titties or something.
Yes,
that would be something.
And then
I
get
can already
annihilated.
Imagine.
Oh man, it'd be great. It would be great. I kind of wish they would make an AI Phil that's completely autonomous, so you could just set the AI in front of games and have it play.
This, to some extent, already exists. If I can come up with the name of the person doing it, I would give him a shout out. But it's I can't remember it. But there's a person doing it who makes an AI DSP stream. Mm-hmm. And the DSP there is semi-autonomous. It's still not entirely there, but in a couple of years, we wouldn't even need the real DSP.
That's cool. I'm down with that. I need that dude. Loser. I need him yelling at video games at 3 a.m. That's what I need. So you selected FIFA. I've never watched this one. People were saying this one's super good.
Well, you kind of have to like football / soccer. So for this one, whenever you're bored, we can move on. For me, it's all gold because it's someone who clearly is playing the game because out of necessity, because the game just came out and he was playing everything that just came out.
Yeah.
But he has no interest in the sport, and I have a vested interest in the sport, and I enjoy it a lot, and I like playing FIFA a lot.
That's
So
cool.
that's why I thought this would be a good pick.
Fantastic.
And the one we have after that might be a lot better because there we have sleeping dogs.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get maybe like a half hour into this, and then we could switch over to Sleeping Dogs, maybe something like that.
Sure, anytime you decide.
Okay, because I admit I'm not really much of a sports dude. God knows my dad tried to get me into sports, and it did not work. But I mean, I could try and follow along. I don't know how well I'm going to do. Because I'm already starting to feel high and I get confused easily.
What is going on?
That's the
DSP
thing with
here.
I'm just
And
gonna
today we are
call
going
it
to start
football, so my
the
European
second
comrades
official
don't hate on
sports
me.
game that
It's
I
cool,
But that's
played
the thing
this
with
year,
football.
FIFA
You
12.
need the bare minimum amount of
And,
knowledge to understand what's going on, and everything else just adds to the enjoyment. If you know the teams, if you know the players, if you know the storylines, if you know the transfers, much like any other sport like basketball or American football, the more you know about it, the more engaging it becomes.
Oh, God. It's getting really pissed. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's how I think most games work, is that, like Magic the Gathering, it seems complicated, but it's really not. And once you understand how it works, then it's just all the other stuff is additional to it.
So let's try it out. I'm actually curious for.
Yeah, I kind of know how soccer or football works. You can't touch the ball with your hands. Trying to get in the goal there. That's pretty much the extent of it, right?
Yeah, well, pretty much, yeah. You got your defense, your midfield, and your strikers, and all of them are good at the things that they're supposed to be doing.
Oh, there's character classes?
Yes, essentially,
Okay.
yes. Much like in any other sport, you have different positions, and different qualities are valued for the different positions.
Okay.
Where did he go?
Like a power forward and all this and that. Okay. Hey,
It's
what's happening?
pretty much exactly the same.
Oh my God! What? Jesus Christ, man! Just like Madden. Shit fucking locks up. Shit takes forever to load. What's going on?
Relax, Bill. You got all night.
EA Sports Football Club, the heartbeat of FIFA 12.
Hey, my wife is really
I
big into
can't
football.
hear the audio.
Oh, you can't? Shit. How do I fix this? Let's see. You can't get it? You can't hear it? Let me see. You sure? You can't hear that?
Yep, I got nothing.
Damn it, hold on. That's bad. Tell me more about football. What else we got going on?
More about football. We have pretty much like in any other sport. It's just the rules are different. You still have the players with the big egos that are causing drama, and that by itself is funny enough to follow. There's a huge worldwide community of people talking about it and analyzing it and discussing what's going to happen. You still have the big tournaments that countries and teams participate in, and pretty much, you know, your regular sports thing. I think it's a pretty easily approachable sport. You can get into it easy. You can get some bare minimum knowledge that's going to carry you through your enjoyment of the sport.
Can you hear the audio now, by the way?
No.
What? That's not true. Okay, well then I'm really confused because I'm definitely projecting this correctly. This is how you don't play FIFA. I want that one, please. Damn it.
Actually, no. Here we go.
Nothing?
That looks
No.
weird. Manchester United. Uh-oh.
Okay. I didn't think it was going to be this kind of stupid. Oh, okay. Hold on. I think I know what it is. I think I've got this muted. Can you hear the stream?
Hooligans. Some soccer.
Fuck, man, I don't know how to fix this. Logan ain't here to help
Let
me.
me try checking out the stream.
Well, the stream will be shittier that way. Oh, God, I don't know what's wrong with that. Come on, Bam.
I can hear it on the stream, yeah.
Okay. But you can't hear it. Let me think really hard. I'm using all my brain cells. I know that my wife is really big into football, and I try to be supportive, but I admit I don't really know what's going on. Whenever she's watching the World Cup, she gets super stoked. She's jumping all over the room. And
Yeah.
all right.
What I can say in your defense is that sure, many times it's very boring because you can have a 90-minute game that ends in a draw where no one scores a goal and nothing really interesting happens. But it just is like that, you know. However, there are no ads during the runtime of a half, for example, or the whole game. Unlike basketball, which is the one thing that stops me from watching basketball when it's live.
I just want to see what their logo looks like.
No, I get you on that. I was pretty taken aback by that because, I mean, it's not the boring part's not really much of a factor because I've watched baseball and baseball is the worst sport to watch. Ain't shit ever happening on that crap. I don't feel even remotely bad saying that either. I think that because I remember one time my wife's from Russia, and one time we went to a baseball game, and we got there at around the first part of the second inning, the first half of the second inning, and they had multiple points on the board already, and she got stoked. She said, "Oh man, so all kinds of shit was happening. All right," and then we sit down and nothing happens for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, that happens.
It's very disappointing. Okay, I don't know how the fuck to fix this, man. I didn't know it was going to be this kind of a disaster stream.
If you think it's gonna be easier, we can try Discord for.
We
the
might
call.
have to.
Sure.
I'm not going to call Logan up. He's probably busy killing people. Let's try this one more time. You can't hear that.
No.
Oh my god! Don't.
Damn, that's so bizarre. I don't know how that happened. All right. All right. Well, let's switch over to Discord then. That'll be fine. All right. What's wrong? Well, what's wrong is that he's not getting the audio from the stream. And I have it set to the line, you know, all that shit, the line, virtual cable and all that crapola. Except it ain't happening and he's not hearing anything. That's what the issue is. But I don't know how to fix that. Anyway, we'll just switch over to Discord. That'll be fine.
All right. Just message me your name on Twitter because I don't know if I have you in friends.
Ah, shit. I hope everyone's enjoying the disaster stream. Fuck, what is my stupid ass name on here? I don't know. All right, I'll send this to you, and I don't know how I broke. Stop, man. I don't know how I broke that audio. All right. Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry it's taking so long, everyone. I apologize. This was working fine last night, and it's just the way it happens, I suppose. Okay. Did you add me on there? Oh, there you are.
Yes, just did. There you go.
Thank you. Wait. I appreciate everyone's patience. You all are very cool, and I love you all.
Yeah, for what it's worth, this would have also happened if I was hosting.
Oh, yeah? How so? Well, we'll see here in a second. Close out of all that, get that shit out of my face. Yes, leave the site. Fuck off, friend. I argue with my computer too. When DSP does it, I feel kind of bad because I do it too. Do you ever argue, or do you ever do something that DSP does that you kind of can't blame him for? Oh boy. Can't hear Meerkat now. Everything's falling apart and horrible. I guess I'm just gonna head and kill myself, everyone. You know, I'd finally gotten my life together, and now it's just time to die. I hope you all understand. Where the hell is he? There it is. Okay, found that. All right, cool. All right, let's get back to what it was.
Worry about the
and Meerkat will.
All right, I should be here now.
Yes, there you are, friend. All right, everyone, we're back. We're back. But is there something that DSP does that you also do? Because I talk to my computer. Just as DSP gets mad and talks to his computer, I talk to my computer too.
Oh yeah. I make impulsive purchases a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hide that.
Oh God, what's he so mad about?
I also like talking trash, and I'm pretty impulsive, I guess. Like I just say what I feel and what I think, which I guess sometimes he does, but sometimes not, which is okay. Um, and yeah, generally I can see some of those qualities that irritate me in myself and him. They're just turned up to 11, I guess. And
Definitely.
it irritates me because I know I'm doing that, and I can see how annoying that is.
Yes, I can see how certain things are self-destructive through him.
Yes.
I also tend to be rather negative, like Phil. Phil's an extremely opinionated asshole, and so am I. And so,
Me too.
I can understand. Everyone's dumb and wrong, and I'm always correct. I understand, Phil. I agree.
Yeah, I love that too. It's just the thing about being opinionated, where it's a challenge, is you need to have somewhat of an educated opinion. So you need to take the time and put in the effort into forming your opinion, and that's just the biggest part of that.
Definitely. I feel like I do the groundwork on my opinions. I had a big-ass argument with Alt when he was on here. We were arguing about anime. And I think the thing that I'm so staunch about, like, for example, my recommendations or my views on art, is because I put a ton of thought into what I like as art. And then that enables me to have an extremely well-supported, yet obnoxious opinion. And DSP doesn't even bother to support it. He just throws out the obnoxious shit.
Yeah, that's right.
This is oatmeal. It's got little dinosaurs in it. I got the dinosaur pack, so I thought, why not?
Live season, create tournament, career mode. What do I do? Career mode?
Okay.
Live season? I don't
So do you guys have some sort of like super clown in soccer? Some guy who's constantly seeking attention, but he's not particularly good or horrible?
I don't know. I don't know specifically. There's many players with big egos, but they usually make a big deal about leaving a club and then just stay there until their contract runs out. That's pretty much what the drama is in.
Alright, so in this one, he plays only one
Yeah,
player.
there are many of them.
Not like I do with Madden.
Okay, because I was thinking that you guys have to have a Dennis Rodman class character, right? Because I knew about Dennis Rodman because he was that much of a clown.
Yeah, we've had people, I guess, like with colorful personalities, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, I guess
But,
so.
yeah, there's Paul Pogba. There was that guy who had a interesting personality. Then I think he was banned from football.
Awesome.
There's a lot of drama if you look it up. I can't come up with it off the top of my head, but I'm sure there was.
What movies are you into? You said you're a big movie guy.
Yes, mostly thrillers, slow burns, things that make you think. But also, I can like movies that are made just to be for eating popcorn and being high and being stupid. It's
I
just
can
kind
dig
of the whole Hollywood trend moved towards making movies like this because you don't have to pay attention to them. And I think the overall film industry is suffering because of that.
Oh man, Meerkat, I love you, dude. You're getting all the correct opinions so far. This is very good.
Yeah, I knew we were gonna get along.
Is it loading? What's happening? What is it doing?
I hate movies nowadays. I can't tell you the last movie I saw. It's been that long.
Tournament 1. Sounds great.
But yeah, I liked weirder movies, kind of off the beaten track, kind of dumb movies. But I've started going back and rewatching classics. I just recently watched No Country for Old Men.
Why are we going
Yeah, that one is awesome.
It was fucking
love
rule, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Here? I want to play the game.
It's subversive, it's unpredictable, it's very well shot and very well directed, and it makes you think. And Javier Bardem's character, what was his name? The psychopath guy. He's one of the greatest fucking villains
Anton
in
Chigurh.
cinema.
Yep, because he's
Yeah.
a ninja.
How the fuck do I play a game?
I've got a weird take for you on this one with that movie, and it's I like to also think deeply into art. That movie is basically a Godzilla
What do I
movie.
do to play a game, dude?
Why? Why you think that?
What is going
Because
on?
Anton Chigurh serves the role of Godzilla, and Godzilla represents not a monster. He doesn't represent a physical creature. He represents destruction. So that's why humans can't do anything to him, because he's a primordial concept. And likewise, Anton Chigurh, nothing they can do can stop him. He's just always moving forward. He's always moving towards Tokyo. You know, I thought that was
Sure,
hype.
I'm convinced. Actually, this making sense. I think now it's time for me to go green as well, though, because
Hell yeah!
one of those thoughts that I would get when I'm in that condition.
That's right. That's what I need to see. Meerkat, dude, you didn't have keys to the Planet Mecha Ninja. You're coming in all the time.
Hell yeah, let's go. Meanwhile, Phil is still not entered a game. That's why we're talking about Godzilla and No Country for Old Men. He's still like scrolling the menus.
You're right. Holy shit. He's always right where you leave him.
We're 20 minutes in, and I
Yeah, pretty much.
fucking game yet.
That's because Anton Chigurh is a ninja. Anyway, you were saying?
That's why I think people stick around to follow him, because he is kind of there where you left him. Like,
Always.
you can take a break for like 2 years. Sure, he might have gone through a bankruptcy and like a bunch of dramas, but he is still DSP. He's still in that office, and he is still streaming every day, twice a day, because he's got nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm.
No match.
He's very loyal to his viewers. I guess that's a nice way you could say it. He's always going to be streaming forever. Don't worry, Jade. I'll age with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can't say anything nice about him, like objectively.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, it always just comes with an asterisk that undermines it or completely dismisses it.
Absolutely.
And that's why I don't like giving him compliments. Because, like, sure, I can tell him he's the most consistent streamer who has put out the most content out of anybody that I know. But the asterisk is that it is fucking trash. And he doesn't put effort or talent or any kind of curiosity, engagement into it.
I agree. I agree that a lot of his stuff just gets... Like, I wouldn't even mind him having a code of ethics, except he doesn't. He doesn't ever have anything he commits to, and I get frustrated that I can't even give him that.
Yeah.
Sim today. There's no
I will admit, there's certain things that I unironically do like about Phil. And it's kind of weird to talk about it. It's because it sounds so horrible. Like, I'm defending Phil. I'm like, well, there's some things that he does that I think are kind of funny.
Yes.
What would be something that you would think is legitimately funny when DSP did it in the past or still does?
Legitimately funny. I remember laughing at his Colonel Sanders impersonation
That was pretty
from
good.
one of the Halloweens. Yes, it was pretty good. He tried to be in character, and it worked out with some of the jokes. Also, what is another thing I can give him credit on? He does put in some level of effort into caring about how good his stream looks, like how good the gameplay looks. Sure, he gets it all fucked up on the technical side, and it ends up not looking that great.
Whoa.
And in my opinion, I don't really all that much care about how well his stream looks, because his stream is bad and it's boring. But I can respect that he puts in that effort, even though I think you kind of have to if you're going to be a full-time streamer. That's the least you can do.
is going on, man.
I agree.
There's no season mode.
What would you say is another positive thing, unironically positive?
One person, which I don't want to do. I want to play as the
Well, the problem is that all my positive things about Phil are in the past. He's utterly soulless and empty now. There was plenty of
Yes,
times
he
and
is.
periods where I would have been a legitimate fan of DSP. Him playing those old Metal Gear Solid games badly, dude, I don't know, guys. That's actually really funny. Don't shit on him, you know?
You can't jump in and play.
He's screaming his
I
ass off.
agree.
League Cup. Look at this.
I think he could have been, like, as he admits, if he just shrugged it off and made fun of himself, because he is objectively bad at those games.
Yeah.
It would just be like just another guy who plays all the games that is bad at some of them, which is totally normal. It's
Yes.
just his reaction that made it look like
Matches.
it made you want to make fun of him more.
All right, this is ridiculous.
Yes.
What do I do here? How do
I'm going to say something wild. DSP is wasted potential. Because we're all bad at games. We're all kind of shitty at them. No one here is MLG. Don't give me this shit. But he has a unique gift of being exceptionally funny while being bad at games. And he pissed that all away. You know,
Yes.
by being a bitter butthole about it.
Yeah, and by doing that, he just encourages the cycle to repeat again, where
Mhm.
people are just gonna make fun of him. He's gonna get triggered,
Look,
and so on.
games that I can play in at any time.
That's why he's
And
like how he is.
So now,
Here we go.
now he joined the career mode, which is you get to run a club and manage all the small things that you have to do, like manage the players, the contracts. And he's in the off season. He picked Manchester United, by the way, which is my favorite team. I didn't know he did that, which I guess I can give him credit for that.
Looks like a Sagas. Continue.
A here, next match.
And it seems like he's about to play his first game.
Do I hit A here, next match? Play the match. Thank the Lord. Holy.
Methbury, I don't know when your message is going to come up. I'm really excited because I want to read that. Okay. Tell me your guilty pleasure movie, Meerkat. What's one that you like that you're kind of embarrassed to tell people you like?
This isn't the
Embarrassed to tell?
Yeah, you
I don't know.
are.
I need to check that because I have like I like keeping track of the movies that I watch just so I can look at a catalog of movies
Yeah.
and be like, yes, I watched that. So I use Letterboxd, so I can log in and tell you what I gave a bad. Oh, you know what? It's Uwe Ball.
Yeah.
His Postal movie I think is very funny and I enjoy it.
There you go. See, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear one person break from the ranks and say, yeah, actually, that shit was pretty cool. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, good
It's
answer.
just, and I like a lot of movies like that are just made to be silly and stupid. I can appreciate intentional silliness and stupidity in something.
Yes.
Not all of it has to be high art or has to appeal to the most intelligent people ever.
Mm-mm. No, I agree. I think that it's okay to just come down off your high horse and say, actually, that fart joke was funny.
I
Yeah.
want to get the controls. You fucking stupid.
Like the notification didn't come up, but Meth Bear was referencing mine. I brought it up a couple times. Phil would welcome Cyclo overlords and demand they go after detractors first. You've seen Battlefield Earth, haven't you?
Yes, the
Yes!
Cyclones, of course.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic movie. Does Meerkat follow any other league other than EPL?
No, not really. Not really. And I just vaguely follow the English league because it just shows up on my Twitter. And my favorite team is in it.
What sports team do I like? I like the Packers, but I just like their color scheme. It's very nice. Green and yellow looks good. It pops.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Like, I wonder how people do this when you didn't grow up with a specific team, then just becoming their fan. Like, I don't know how you would do this without being emotionally connected to it.
And it's because of the colors. Because my favorite color is yellow. And yellow doesn't, for the longest time when I was growing up, yellow just wasn't seen on much product. Everything was blues and reds. And so whenever I'd find something yellow, I'd say, oh yeah, I want that one. I want the yellow chair. I want the yellow whatever. And then when I was paying attention to football, all the teams didn't have something that went good with the yellow, except for the Packers. Like, okay, these dudes are my guys. These guys look good.
Hold on, I need to look that up.
Green Bay Packers look cool. They do.
So
I don't
Green
know
Bay
about them.
Packers. Yeah, they look cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I just picked on color.
Yeah, there you go.
My grandpa's a fan of the Chiefs. He likes the Chiefs a lot. My dad's a fan as well. They tried to get me into Chiefs. And, you know, when we lived out in Kansas City, they would try so many times to take me to a game and say, come on, you like this. This is fun, right? I'm like, nah. I want to go be playing Sega, you know. But,
Yeah, I guess you're just not that kind of guy.
But I appreciate the beauty of it. I appreciate all the athleticism. Like, I like that you guys are working hard to do this stuff. But you guys should be fighting
And
with
there's a lot of
swords.
money in it.
Yeah, these dudes are some superstars, though. Is it? How are we doing? Which team is it? He's
So
red.
this,
Okay.
He is red, yes. And the thing is,
Where are you kicking, buddy? Okay.
this is how you don't play. It might not prove as funny as I thought it would be, because now I'm watching it fumble around, and yeah, it just looks like he's fumbling around.
Well, then that's not true, because sometimes, like, even the most basic person would say, oh, that wouldn't have worked. Why did you even think to try that? You know? Like, he'll pass to some dude who's on the other end of the field. I'm like, no, that's dumb. But I like it. I like his energy. Hey, yellow dude.
Well, he had some energy back then.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. And now it's like the this is how you don't play is just sleepiness and begging.
Kuro,
Oh,
no.
he's gonna fuck this up. Yeah.
Oh, God, I want to see that again. Like, if it's slap controller worthy, you know it's some serious shit.
Yeah, he went crazy too.
The idiot. Oh man, that was nice. It was kind of you to cooperate. Ask Mir his thoughts on NBA 2K and how it's bad. How is it bad?
Well, in the same way that pretty much any other 2K game is bad, that it's pretty much the same one every year, with an increased emphasis on microtransactions and multiplayer content. And us people that play the single player modes, we get to eat shit every year and play the same game. So yeah, it's just greed.
Yeah.
It's greed.
That shit's toxified, man. That shit's toxified. Dude, it's such a predatory model, man. Because you've monopolized it so no one else can have any other NBA game besides your shit.
Right?
Oh, man, that's toxified.
And they have an established franchise to the point that if they want to have any kind of competition, the competition needs to be on their level or higher to even stand a chance.
Yeah.
And 2K is just such a big company that I don't see how that's going to happen. The same thing with EA in their version of FIFA nowadays.
Yep.
Fuck you, idiot. What an idiot.
Kind of like with, you gotta give them credit, Call of Duty. They've done a pretty good job of locking in a pretty consistent player base. And that's all it is, man. It's the same old shit.
It is. I'm more towards a Battlefield fan than Call of Duty.
Yeah, me too.
And they do try, I guess, and pull some shit together every year, because you have to keep in mind those games are in a very small development cycle, and there's a bunch of studios involved, and the development is probably a complete mess.
Yeah.
So it's pretty impressive that they managed to pull out one of them every year.
Yeah,
But
it
still, it's just an incremental difference that doesn't really attract more people. It's just kind of, you just get another Call of Duty.
Kuro, I want to address what you said earlier. You said, should ninjas wear yellow? No! Ninjas' eyes are yellow. The rest of them is always in a black. Sorry, I get high and talk about ninjas. Ninjas are the
I agree
coolest.
with this. I only know about the streamer ninja. That's
Oh,
as
that
far as
dude's
my
that
knowledge
dude,
goes.
man. We are so pissed at that dude because we haven't gotten official order to take him out yet, but we all want to. I'm a ninja. Dude,
Is the ninja streamer even active anymore? I haven't heard him do anything. Does he
Yeah,
still
he's
play
gotta been.
Fortnite?
He's kind of flew under the radar now. I think so. I think he's still pretty high up there.
I don't know. I just don't get those streamers that are huge and still stream. I just see that as when that gets boring for you, you better have established a couple more businesses to just rely on so you don't have to stream.
Yeah.
Because streaming, it is. I know people get made fun of when they say it's like a real job and it's almost as stressful or whatever, but it is mentally taxing.
Yeah,
And
it is. Oh, it is.
annoying at times if you're a full-time streamer.
Dude, I can't imagine the stress of just being on scene at all times, man.
Yeah.
I don't want all that.
And I guess I would give DSP credit with that because he is, even though he doesn't have much of a choice, he is putting himself in the line of fire every day, and people are every day shitting on him.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing up things from like 20 years ago and all this other shit. And he still does it regardless. And that takes I guess, some balls, even though, like I said, he's got nothing much to do.
Yeah. Like, I would never
And
trade my life for Phil. I'm like, dude, this dude's living a living hell.
In my opinion as well, I think that's his own personal hell that he's living.
Yes.
I wanted to make a video about that for a long time. I just didn't get around to like.
That sounds
putting
like an
down all
awesome
my
video.
points.
Should make it.
It's like, I guess everybody. Wow, he scored. He might actually win.
He did
against
it.
a
I
team
believed
that
in
is
this dude. You were
infinitely worse than his.
You're doubting on my boy Phil. I love Phil.
So, what I think his personal hell is, like, everyone has some values in life. What you think is important to you. For some people is money. For other people is your family, relationships, your career, so on and so forth. For Phil, pretty much all the things that he values are corrupted or taken away from him, or he doesn't get enough to the point where he's satisfied with it. Like, I think he values money, he values popularity and respect. Like, if I had to name three, and he never has enough of those, and he never will. And that for me is a personal hell.
It's true. It's very true. I love that. That's poetry.
Holy shit. Okay, so let's advance.
You have a way with words, Meerkat. You should write or break out of
No,
this.
I just have ADHD. I
No.
just talk a lot.
No, don't give me this. I am complimenting you against your will. You have an art for how you speak. You should do some sort of like. You should break free of this dude. And I mean that in the nicest way. Like, you should do videos on like why you think some movie is good, because you have a great way of explaining things.
But that's the thing, and I appreciate the compliment. The thing is, with YouTube stuff, I'm kind of in the habit of doing whatever I feel like on my terms, whatever I like, and it's just I just never felt like making other kinds of videos. Like, this is the thing that I want to make videos on,
Okay.
and songs or whatever, and I just stick to that. If I feel like it, I will. Like, a couple weeks ago, I made a video about a guy on YouTube, a music YouTuber who fell off and had some drama. I uploaded that on a second channel. It's just like, if I feel like it, I'll make it. I don't want to have high expectations towards myself, because then I'll have to meet them, and if I don't, I'm going to be disappointed.
See, that's
So
what I'm
it's
talking about,
just-
man. You've got a way with words. I'm liking this already. You've completely swayed me. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh man, that's cool. You know, you're a very principled man. I see. You've got these artistic value systems, and you really stick to them. That's cool.
Thank you.
But yeah, I see that sometimes. And maybe it's really, really lame of me to think this, but I see so much talent in the Detractorverse, and my question is, why the hell are you here? And I mean that in the sense, I get that it sounds disrespectful, but it's more like, bro, you're way too smart to be sucked into this dude's orbit. Like, man, you guys have this gift, you have this gift, you have this gift. But then I guess that's a very selfish way to look at it. Like, dude, they can like whatever they want.
I've noticed most people do that as, especially the creatives. We talk about people that do songs or animations or whatever. They do it because they sincerely and genuinely care about it.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I do something on YouTube that I just don't care about, or I'm chasing after views, or I just don't feel it. If I don't feel it, I'm just gonna feel bad towards myself, and I would rather just do what I actually feel like. Like, that's kind of why I've been streaming so rarely recently, because I just didn't feel like it. I had some time for it, and I'm like, you know what? I just don't feel like doing this. I'll just go do something else. And that's why I have like 130 hours in Hitman World of Assassinations.
Dude, man, just stream that shit, man. Like, dude, you're a funny dude. People are gonna get drawn to you talking shit in Hitman.
But that's the thing. Then it is a performance on some level, because you know, I have to keep people engaged, entertained, and say some things. And when I play games, I'm just like chilling by myself. I'm listening to something in the background, and it's like my time.
Yeah.
And if I make it a stream, then it's like content. Because nowadays we're just used to looking at the internet like that. When you make stuff, it's content. And when I put it on my channel, I want to have like a thumbnail for it in some kind of a format. and I'm gonna be thinking about, is this boring? Is the pacing bad? And stuff like that. It's just as you stream and stream more, you kind of get into that mindset where you have to think about those things.
Yeah, that's true. God damn, you're a smart man. I would love to pick your brain about things.
Sure thing.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
like
make
when
you
people
a.
ask me questions because it makes me feel special and smart.
All right, man. You're gonna
Especially when I'm
become
drunk.
a mind broker for me because I'm a ninja outsource. I need. You're my deep thought man. I'm gonna come to your mountain and be
Alright.
like, "All right, Meerkat, what do you think of this?" And then you
That's-
sail off in a thought. That'd be hype.
That's a big responsibility.
No, it's not. It's not any responsibility, man.
Quarterfinals.
All right, sure. I'll take it. No strings attached. I will be your advisor.
Yeah, because it's cool, man. It's kind of cool to make believe, you know, man. And I like making believe that people have different, like, kick-ass roles. Like, that's the advisor, Meerkat. That's awesome.
Yeah, you can. You can. That's cool. I have friends like this where I'm like, okay, if I have a question of a specific type, I'm going to ask this person because he's going to help me out the most and so on.
Code, you have a very principled mindset, man. You're cool. You're like the complete opposite of Phil. Phil has zilch principles. Like, dude, you're cool.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just being myself. I knew I was going to get along with you because you share the same mindset as me and you look things the same way. And you also talk shit and you like talking shit.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna confess something to you. When I first entered the Detractor verse, like I came into this realm, dude, you scared the shit out of me. you were just after people, like the slightest thing someone would do, be like, "You're gay and retarded."
Really?
Like, oh God, I better keep a low profile.
I admit this. I hope people aren't like afraid of me or something. I just like talking shit.
Yeah, you're the
if I don't like
sniper.
somebody. Nowadays, I'm just like, sure. I think about it. Okay, is this punching down? Is this like, because I have more of a following than this person, and I don't particularly mind them, and whatever. But that's just how I am. I like talking trash. There's some people that I could talk trash about, and I feel like they're just so. I would be punching down so hard it's not worth it. I'll just get shit.
Dude, can you immediately reverse course on that principle? I want to talk shit on one Detractor. I'm gonna talk shit on you, dude. I'm gonna talk shit on you because you're lame to me. Stray Fox, you're a lame ass, man. You're a lame ass. I saw you call him retarded one time. I thought, oh well, he does hit the right people with his criticism. But, yeah.
Well, that then we're gonna go into the topic of like community hierarchy and community standing.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that bothers me the most, that I can't shake off, and it annoys me the most, is how we at TBS are seen as this like community leaders and like spiritual guidance of the detractors.
One of you guys likes One Piece. I'm not gonna follow you dudes completely.
Yeah, but that's what I hate about this, because I made this whole presence to just be able to express myself and stand up for myself and say what my opinion is and say how I feel about stuff. And it's just kind of annoying when people hold the podcast about Dark Side Phil at such a pedestal when like appearing on it is like a rite of passage for a detractor or something like that. I always thought it was cringe, and it just kind of annoyed me that this like this thing that we have with some people on the internet I like is such a big deal to somebody else, but it's not that big of a deal for me.
I think that's really cool. You're a very humble man. You're very humble.
And well, I brought it up and I forgot why I even brought it up. I brought it up because the Stray Fox guy made a thing about how we're like having, I guess we should have more people on, or we should have people on that he wants to have on, or he wants to be on, and this shit. And I fucking hate that fucking idea. I hate the idea that this is some like super complicated, complex organization, and we decide how to have a person on based on a specific set of parameters. It's literally just us talking about, hey, this guy looks cool. We can have some laughs with him. He has a cool personality. And he's a smaller channel in most cases, so let's just like promote him and we're gonna have a fun episode. And that's literally all. Like, I hate being involved into like online, I would even call it politics, like internal politics of certain situation that I just don't care about.
Come on, I swear to God, I was
Man, I can listen to you like a radio host. You have a presence here, man. Holy shit.
Thank you.
I'm
I
kind of
just like
terrified.
venting about stuff. That's mainly venting about stuff.
Oh, I got you, man. People are just, everyone is just so pissed, but everyone's also so sensitive to each other. Like, sometimes it's cool to just talk shit for a minute and everyone just kind of kick back, you know? That's cool.
Yeah, and like I don't know how to talk about this without seeing like without seeming like I think the detractor community is like a real thing. Because the barrier of entry for being a detractor is just not liking DSP or having talked shit about him like one time, which to me doesn't qualify as a community. Like, I make stuff for my community just like you make stuff for your community, and many of those intersect to form like the detractor space,
Yeah.
if you're gonna call it like that. And my vision of the whole thing is that I want to be not friendly, but I guess cordial with the people that are there, because I don't care enough about starting beefs and shit. But then I don't want to feel like I have any relationship to those people. Like, if fucking Duty goes and tracks DSP's packages, that doesn't reflect on me, because like I don't care about what the guy is doing. I don't encourage it, so I don't care. But many people think that that makes them look bad as a detractor. And the thing is, I understand where they're coming from. It's just like a really complicated, like specifically online situation that is difficult to navigate through.
You're profound, man. You're very profound, man. You do a lot of thinking.
In the meantime, he is losing. He is down 2 goals, which I think we completely got carried away from the actual gameplay. If you want, we can move over to the Sleeping Dogs ones.
Honestly, I'm having a blast right now. This is kind of cool. Just like I'm watching a soccer game while my buddy here is talking about life. It's kind of hype.
Yeah, I enjoy it too. I just, it's your show, so if I'm rambling too much, do tell me to move on or whatever.
No, man, I'm liking the way you talk. I like hearing how you talk through things, because you're a philosopher. So I'm following your philosophy on things. Like, that's very fascinating. And I'm sorry. Here's something that sounds weird. I get really tired of the kids that I used to work with. I used to work with kids at a detention facility. They would always call stuff dick riding. And I always thought, dude, that's gay. Why do you think of it that way? No, it's what it is. Like, sometimes you find like a scholar, and you're like, yo, this dude's smart, you know? And that's cool. You're not gay for that. And so I think that we kind of got away from that. We should be able to say, yeah, this dude's cool, man. And I say that about cool people. But I would love to hear your thoughts on sci-fi. Like, I'm a sci-fi guy, so I'm like, this dude's smart. How do we apply his smarts to sci-fi? What do you like in sci-fi categories?
Sci-fi. Well, you first of all, you have borderline boundless. Boundless? Is that a thing? I guess it is. Limitless amount of creativity that you can apply to it. You can make all kinds of civilizations that function in all these different ways, and you can add as much complexity to it as you want, as much lore to it as you want, without having any kind of restrictions of like real life and normal life. You can just make shit up. I think just the tricky part is making it make sense and being controlled in the context that it is. Like, so it doesn't come across as nonsense and like just made up contrived bullshit, so it can make sense.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. Star Wars is very bullshit, but it's still sci-fi.
Star Wars, like many things, are better when you don't explain them. Like how the Force works and how whatever, like the limitless amount of planets work. It's just, they exist. This is the world, and let's have an adventure, or let's have this story happen, and just have like a thing like that. Star Wars with me, I'm glad that people are liking the Andor show, and I'm sure it's good. I watched a couple of episodes. It seems good. But I've had literal decades of content that is about Star Wars telling me that it's a goofy, silly things happening for the whole family. And then Andor is this grounded, serious show that tackles like serious topics, and my mind just couldn't embrace that. Like I just see Star Wars as this goofy, silly thing.
Yep. Star Wars was always supposed to be kind of goofy. I mean, it just made it really serious, but then didn't respect that universe's setting.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? I didn't do that. Oh,
Do you
And
watch any?
additionally to
Do you watch any anime? It's a very divisive question. Do you watch anime?
no. I think simply because I didn't grow up with it, so I don't have a like an interest stemming from my childhood, and now it's just I think it's too late to get into it, and it just kind of doesn't appeal to me.
That's a bummer
I think
because
the last one I watched was the Cyberpunk one because I liked the game, and that was pretty good. Like I can't complain about it. I can see why people like anime. It's just not a thing that I have an interest in.
that's the tragedy, dude. And there's a reason why. It's because you don't know how deep anime can get. Because of weebs. Weebs have ruined everything. They're all Naruto this and Dragon Ball Z shit that. Those losers, try to ignore them. You want to find the weird shit that's off the beaten path. Because you said you like movies that make you think and make you reanalyze the world. Anime has a lot of shows that do a good job of that. They do a lot of good trippy shows that make things look weird. But it's drowning under the filth of anime. Like, oh, it's big boob chick and powers and whatnot. Like, that shit sucks. Get that out of here.
Yeah, I get what you mean, but with any hobby, once it gets big enough, you have just like the mass produced content that comes with it that is supposed to appeal to the widest amount of people. And I get it. It's just how it is living in the world today.
I think you would love Mobile Suit Gundam. Mobile Suit Gundam is, in my opinion, the greatest sci-fi series of all time. And like going back and watching it's rather difficult because it's old ass anime. But like it kind of holds up because it's very dreamy. It's a very dreamy story. Like we're just living in space and we have robots that fly around. It's very whimsical. And
Yeah, I can understand what you mean. It kind of sounds like the Neon Genesis.
Oh, don't ever mention that. Oh, that's the worst
No,
show
that's
I've ever
bad?
wrote. No, I hate that show so much. It is
Come on,
fake
I've heard
deep.
it's like the best thing ever. Why is it bad?
Ah, it's so fake deep. It's so fake deep. It tries to pretend like it's this melodramatic bullshit. You know, it's like, oh, it's about depression and blah, blah, blah. No, it's about passivity. It's about failing. And it's about depression. And not so much that depression is failing, but it's like it makes you supposed to feel miserable watching it. It's like, no, man, you're supposed to get hyped. You're supposed to get hyped for the future, man. And so that's why I don't like it. I don't like it. It's got the wrong soul. And
Sure. I get you.
Getter Robo, though. Getter Robo is cool. Getter Robo is the actual opposite of Neon Genesis. Because it says, this is where I like talking about anime, because I like looking at it from an artistic perspective. The character of Neon Genesis, Shinji, is this very depressed, like emasculated boy. Like his dad is domineering and whatnot. He's just very wimpy. And then, like, he joins because his dad mandates it, and he has to go, and he's very depressed about all the damage he's doing. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not really, I'm not really feeling this. Okay, you turn on Getter Robo. There's this dude who's like a street biker punk, and aliens are invading, and this laboratory guy says, hey man, you want to pilot a robot to fight these dudes? And so he goes out and fights them. He's beating the shit out of aliens. It's like, why wouldn't that be what you'd want to watch? This guy's cool. Not Shinji.
Yeah. I get you. I really wish I was into anime so we could have like an active discussion about it, because I feel like just for the sake of the content, I would be opposed to you and we would just have an argument about it. But it sucks that I'm not into this.
Yeah, that's really a bummer. That's really a bummer. And it's because anime does largely suck. Anime has probably the worst ratios of good content to bad content. It's nearly 99 to 1. Anime blows. and so I can understand why it'd be like something people would just avoid completely. And but yeah, there's interesting sci-fi things. And in that series, Mobile Suit Gundam, what's really hype is that it starts turning into a philosophical story. Because a new species of human starts evolving during the war. And that's kind of cool. It changes things up. And
yeah, that's a nice twist.
yeah. And it's hype as hell, dude. Oh well. It has devolved. Well, I like hearing Meerkat talk about stuff. I like hearing his principles.
Fucking Hail Mary.
Gundam was good. That's very good.
Anderson.
Come on! I'm never gonna score, man. This is bullshit.
There's the referee's half-time whistle.
Fucking nonsense.
And you also miss out on Char Aznable. Char Aznable is a character like none other. He's the weirdest example of a character who was always right. And it's weird because people will say, no, this thing that he did was bad. No, actually it wasn't. No, it wasn't. You've been lied to.
Well, we fucked up that opportunity, didn't we?
But Char's cool. Char's a cool example of things being inverted. He starts off as a revenge quest.
Come on, you fucking bum.
And he gets revenge. And he actually turns out better for it. So
I didn't do that.
that's cool. That's nice.
Swear to God, I pressed up an A, and he fucking
Yeah, I like it when I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just saying anyways. I like it when tropes get subverted. Like
Yes.
people generally know revenge as being a bad thing because other people are going to get hurt as a consequence to revenge, and ultimately it just repeats the cycle. But I like stories in which it proves that revenge sometimes is good and is healthy for you. And
Yes.
maybe the other person deserves it.
We're gonna watch a brief clip from it. Okay, it's in English, but it's fine. It's fine, guys. We can power through this. This is Char Aznable right here. This is someone who deserved it.
I'm sending your sister to join you. Consider this my farewell present.
Is that Char?
Like, this dude was business.
and the guy saw him.
Yeah.
Well, now we're fucked.
Yeah,
There's
it
no-
definitely seems like it.
What just
Awesome. He's like he's kind of a proto John Wick. He's completely just in everything that he does.
Win the game. That's the reason for the check.
fucking bullshit?
Ah, man, I like Char. Who's your favorite fictional character? Favorite
Oh,
fictional
dude.
villain?
What just happened? Yo, my guy had the ball.
Like this is I guess this is my DSP quality because I can't pick favorites, and also I can't come up with stuff off the top of my head.
Well, then
So I'll
let me
need to think
think
about
on it. Let's hear some names. Let's just narrow it down. What do you like?
Well, I guess I have to start with the cliches, with the most commonly picked ones. Obviously,
Go for it.
Sauron from Lord of the Rings. He's fucking badass, even
Okay.
though pretty much everything he does doesn't make sense and it's counterproductive. But he is badass.
Okay, he kind of has a cool energy to him.
Yeah, Darth Vader, obviously, classic
Okay.
bad guy. I have to say,
Between the two games, I
probably doesn't count as fiction, but Jigsaw, because I like the Saw movies a lot as like popcorn
Okay.
movies
Okay.
with a elaborate storyline. I like him, even though he also doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What else? I don't know. I'll need to think about it.
What about games? What are some game villains that are good?
Game villains. Dude. Let me see what I got.
Handsome
what I
Jack.
have in my library.
Handsome Jack's a good villain.
Yeah, Handsome Jack, definitely. He's cool as hell. Let me see what I have here.
Nothing I could do.
I heard that Blood Meridian has one of the greatest villains of all time. It's like complete evil character.
Oh yeah, the judge.
Yeah, don't
the
tell me
judge.
anything about him. I do need to read a book. I don't read books for
No.
a reason. I'll read that one.
Dude, literally, I don't know anything about him. I wanted to read the book, but I'm not good with reading because I get distracted super quick or I fall asleep. So in any case, but I've heard the guy has like a laundry list of crimes that he's committed to the extent where it almost becomes comical. So yeah.
The winners.
The win they wanted.
Whoa, yes, the overall winners. Holy shit.
Happy dressing room down there.
The winner.
With this victory. That's it from me.
That was hard, man. The game's way harder on semi-pro.
What are some other villains you like? Who are some characters you love? I want to hear you describe characters you like.
Bullshit goal where they kick from the sidelines. and fucking get a head
Let me
fucking
think.
kick with
I like the Kojima Death Stranding lore.
I've only beaten the first one so far.
I actually would go as far as to say I really respect Kojima. I appreciate what he's doing for the medium of gaming because he's always trying something new and different and weird and quirky, and it somehow just works with me. I like Death Stranding a lot. I like the Mads Mikkelsen villain from the first one. I forgot his name, but it was
Yeah,
like
he's
a
cool.
dead soldier. He's fucking cool. Outside of that, now I'm gonna sound like a fake gamer because I can't come up with gaming villains.
No, you're cool, man. I'm just trying to. I'm playing soccer with you. I'm kicking the ball around with you, man.
Yeah.
Like movie villains, TV show villains.
TV show villains, Gus from Breaking Bad. I think it's one of the most well-rounded villains. To the point where it makes you question: is he even a villain?
I like that. I like that energy when that happens. Like, Char is not a villain. They try to make him a villain later. No, he's not a villain.
Yeah, he's kind of minding his own business, even though his business is like cooking crystal meth and distributing it.
Yep.
But like someone's gonna have to do it, and I would rather Gus do it than some wild cartel guy that executes everybody.
Yep. It's true. People tend towards organization.
Come on, fucking bullshit. You know what? Fuck this shit. Come on, I pressed the fucking button. Why didn't he shoot?
Oh my god, he's losing his shit though in the This Is How You Don't Play.
Yeah,
Every once in a
watching
while I just hear him screaming.
It's good. I miss old Screaming Phil. I would give anything for this Phil to come back.
Yeah, I just sold his soul, I guess. If he had much left, but
Oh, man.
this is like the I guess is the YouTube influencer effect that at some point you just kind of become your streaming personality and you just tailor yourself to the people that watch you.
Yeah. I think I attract weirdos. I attract weirdos of the Detractorverse, and I like you guys. There's some that I
Oh,
know
sure,
find me
yeah.
annoying, but then the dudes who find me chill are like, oh man, you guys are weird. Like Fear Mark, man, he is a weirdo, and I love him. Meerkat, you're a weirdo, and I love you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I like being that because the thing that we do to begin with is weird, and you need to be able to recognize that and embrace it. Otherwise, you're just gonna start taking it too seriously and lose yourself in it.
Yes. Profound, Meerkat. I write books. I write stories. You're going in, man. I need you around.
Okay, if you need some advice with writing the character, just hit me up. That's cool.
Okay, because what I need are these reoccurring characters that show up in various cantinas. Like they just keep running into the same dude, you know, and like that'd be fun to have just various personalities and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You morons! Fuck you! Come on, man! Whatever. Yo, what happened there? He stopped the ball and didn't go after it. He just stood still. Oh, that's clever. Shut them down. Yes.
ESP complains about his neighbor's children yelling and having fun. Meanwhile, a man screaming about low sport being bad at games. Yeah, I always wonder about how DSP sounds to his neighbors if they could hear him.
Dude, it must be crazy living next to this guy and not knowing the context. That makes it even more insane.
You know what the worst game is for that? For the context one? Was XCOM. Because he was naming the dudes after presidents. And so he was screaming at the top of his lungs, Bush has died! Bush has died!
God damn.
And I was like, oh my god, what if you heard that screaming from next door? Like, dude, that sounds intense. What happened?
Look at that nonsense.
And I really want to know, just generally be a fly on the wall in his household, because he's just a weird, just like a fundamentally weird, strange creature. And I would just like to observe him.
Okay, Meerkat, I like DSP hypotheticals. You can talk to one person who is ancillary to DSP's story, like Linda or Panda Lee. Who are you talking to?
Well, Panda Lee would give me more content and she would give me more spicy gossip and interesting stuff that I care about. But Linda would give me the origins of what made DSP a DSP. And
Good.
she by herself, by explaining those things and talking to me about it, can reveal to me about what kind of a person she is and what kind of a mother she was to this guy that became this thing.
Yes.
So I think I would like to go with Linda just for my own personal curiosity.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Because with Panda Lee, you can assume what? That they didn't have sex, they didn't get along, he was fucking boring, he was...
He smelled.
Yeah, like stuff like this. Obviously, like people on YouTube are gonna like that, but for me, it's just kind of things that I figured, I guess, or I thought would be true.
Yeah, I agree. It really is a Linda or Leanna situation. You know, which one do you value? I kind of want to talk to John because I want to see his value as a friend. And be like, all right, dude, what were you telling people on the video? Because you guys are way too respectful. There's shit you don't want to say. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to know
think,
the origins.
As far as the video is concerned, I think Howard was what Rambo would say if he didn't hold back.
Yes.
Because of his friendship to Phil. Because they were actually like best buddies.
Yeah.
And Howard was like the third wheel to that relationship, which also makes him more objective in his observations. So I would like to hear his side. Rambo seems like a nice guy. He's not going to want to shit talk this guy that he was best friends with.
Yeah.
He didn't really seem like he enjoyed doing it in the video, but it was something that he was kind of forced to do.
Yeah. I agree. It was definitely restraint and unrestraint. Yeah. John liked Phil. John probably made a lot of excuses for Phil.
Yeah. And I guess DSP, in a friendship like he had with John, would be tolerable. He would be like the guy that you have as a friend where you kind of realize he's kind of a piece of shit. He's pretty selfish. He's an asshole. But you kind of like him because you hang out with him sometimes and he's all right.
Yeah. It was wrong that DSP moved to Washington. I think that was the true breaking point. I think that he should have stayed close to his family and felt continual pressure to make something of his life.
And also, the financial aspect, he could have saved up so much money, got himself like a nice place in Connecticut somewhere, and still managed to be close to his parents, and still pretty much live the same life.
Yeah. He really struggles with this. Spazzing out.
I'm gonna be right back. I'll get some more beer and maybe I'll just blaze it. You can feel free to open up the Sleeping Dogs playthrough if you want.
Sure. Oh, I'll think about
this
it.
hasn't given us much to talk about. Like I see he was terrible on penalties. That's just happened.
It doesn't say how to do this.
But yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's kind of distracting to start a playthrough these days on the Xbox 360.
Dude's a cool dude, man. Man, I wish he was into Gundam. I'd be like, man, what do you think of Glimmy Toto? And then he would break down the level of Glimmy Toto I wouldn't know. Like, damn it, I'm going to go back in time and change Meerkat's interest. He's into Gundam.
Here we go.
And I assure you the timeline's better for it, you know?
Yes.
You know, sometimes if you're a time traveler and you get one call and no one can change it, like, what do you do? Like, I know everyone wants to change big things. They're like, it's just a slight diversion. Ninja shit! Guys, ninjas are cool. How cool. They're so damn cool. They're like glide around, falling off a mountain, these cliff. Dude's head off. Puts the blade away. Just barely cresting moonlight. That's hype, man. That's darkness. None of these bright and shining Viking characters. No, death! You know? That's why Naruto is bastardizing.
Carrying a huge knife. Understood.
Ninjas kill, man.
Target is approaching from the south. Roger that. Okay, everybody stand by.
That's why Gray Fox is so
Alright,
cool.
Brent, get the fuck out of here. Follow Nas. Either Nas or Nas. Full day to sprint. Oh God! Dodge the stinky fish! Oh no! Son of a bitch! Why'd it have to be the stereotypical stinky fish?
What the hell are you screaming about? Ninjas. Ninjas are always freer than a shogun. Shogun is bound by his ambition. You are bound by ambition. If you just want to constantly be being a cool ninja dude, be a ninja dude.
Oh! Amazing Jackie Chan jump, yes. Starring Danny Bonaducci. No, I'm kidding. William Lee.
What the hell is he doing here? He's kind of doing like randomized Mr. Science Theater. He's just pulling from a bank. I wish GSP had gotten into anime. That'd be fun watching him watch old anime.
Emma Stone's in this? What the hell? Emma Stone.
Ninjas.
Lucy Liu.
Ninjas for shotgun. Oh, you think those pellets help you? Just block them all instantly, man. So you can move as fast as you want when you're a ninja.
Got a couple of things going with him right now, matter of fact.
I mean, come on, guys. Do we have to review the footage of one of the coolest scenes of all time? Alright, we can. If you guys want.
All right,
yeah.
what are we about to see?
Well, I had a brief ninja interlude. This is what makes cyber ninjas cool. We're your cyber pirates. We're your cyber Vikings. Gonna do this.
Stop that blade.
Cool as hell, man. Like, that's why ninjas are the coolest. Oh, wait, I'm going to sleeping dogs. This is damn cool, dude.
Transferring me right now.
Fights
It
a
is,
giant
it is.
robot and wins.
Suck a lot of dick, son.
Oh, wait, what are we talking about? It's time for men?
Oh, and wait.
I wish you were into, you know what, Meerkat, another wish I could have is I wish you were into LTG. Because you would be so damn funny breaking down LTG's weird antics.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's a very difficult thing to do. Is like getting into commenting on a new lolcow because you don't know anything. You don't know the lore. You don't know why people think he's interesting, and it's a difficult thing.
Oh god, this
but
is
yeah,
kind of racist. Continue.
Hold on, I got distracted by the racism.
Yeah, me too. I got completely blindsided by that.
Yeah, like, I just want to say I don't find, I'm not like the pearl clutching type. I can laugh at these Chicky Chang Wang jokes. It's just like really funny DSP trying to pretend like he was trying to do something outside of just making a generic racist joke.
Yeah.
Which around that time on YouTube was super common and people were just doing it.
Yeah.
That's some Van Damme shit right there.
And people have been making kind of jokes like this for a while.
To the wall.
Yeah. But okay, now we have the chance. You can give me the rundown of LTG and why, especially if you can compare him to DSP and stuff that I already know. That would be awesome.
Okay.
But why do you like him? Why do you think he's such a weird freak? And what's the appeal? The core essence of LTG that makes him interesting for people to track.
Okay, so here's how I'm going to sell it. LTG is, in my opinion, the third greatest locales. It's Chris Chan, DSP, and then LTG. And the reason why LTG third is because he's basically a remix of Phil. And he has a lot of the same behavioral tendencies. He has a lot of the same neuroses. And has some of the same history with things. Like, they were both FGC dudes who tried to be the cool guy and both failed and got humiliated, you know?
Right.
And, but they also have a lot of the same hang-ups. Like, they hate their detractors and just deny reality. It's fascinating watching LTG deny reality. He's also extremely bizarre. Like, he's into ancient aliens and shit. It's kind of funny watching it.
Yeah, I've had that impression. But the thing with me is, like, I see people hate him with a passion, And I think he is pretty humorous and funny. Like when LTG tries, he has a sense of humor and he can make something really funny. And that's kind of what is stopping me from rooting against him, because he's funny. He's making me laugh. He's entertaining me. And DSP doesn't do that. He's fucking boring. All his jokes are flat and uninteresting.
Well, so here's where the similarities to Phil comes in. It's because he has done some stuff that's pretty indefensible. And, because I agree, a lot of his stuff I don't really find that offensive. I find it really funny. But, for example, he is pretty sexist. He has an extremely negative view of women that I think is not acceptable. Like, he just sees all women as sexual objects, and it's kind of disgusting. He also, his attitude towards sexual assault has not been good. He has multiple tracks about him threatening to sexually assault people. But also his incredibly negative take on being a father to a daughter. And then it came out that he had a daughter.
Which he is in real life.
Yes.
That's right.
There's these vast collections of things about if I had a daughter, I would hate her. And there were compilations of these before it came out that she existed. And
Yeah,
so
I've seen those.
It's pretty bad. Like, he talks about if a daughter ever had tried to reunite with him later, he would pull a gun on her, stuff like that. Like, oh, that's not acceptable. Dale. He dated his girlfriend at a very questionable age. That's pretty unacceptable. But he also attacked someone for their disability, and I don't know. That's kind of a wedge issue. Some people don't think it was that bad, but I think it was kind of bad. He basically, the Brawly Legs thing. He met up with this dude, and he has a disability.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Yes, it's pretty offensive. And he's tried to retcon it away. He's now the victim there in that equation somehow.
Like that's the thing. It wasn't even funny, because I know detractors, we make fun of Jade all the time, but it usually is like there is a punchline to it that makes it funny.
Yeah.
And his thing was just mean and just ragging on that person for being disabled.
Yes.
Which, of course, it's bad.
Yeah. The LTG thing with DSP, though, recently, I kind of had a long discussion with a Dale Detractor, and they have a different school of thought than you would think. They're more just like intense vengefulness towards him. They wanted him to fight Phil. They were like, "Why aren't you guys pushing him to fight?" I'm like, bro, it's not gonna happen. But basically,
I can see why though, because LTG strikes down his trolls. And that just makes him more pissed off and vengeful. Because, we're watching this video right now, and we're talking about DSP freely, and we're making fun of him. And if that gets taken away because that guy decides to strike everybody, we're going to be a lot more pissed off and a lot more vengeful. Which I can understand why they hate him for that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I am a hooker. I'll blow myself.
And of course, they are his detractors, so they hate him the most, and they focus on him and detracting him. And naturally, they want him to play against DSP so he can lose and get embarrassed, and then he can be the guy that lost to DSP in this big clown show event.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute, this isn't what I wanted.
Yeah, we kind of won this. The DSP won this because they got kind of a funnier narrative. Because DSP wants so badly to use him as a stepping stone. But
yes,
Dale is simply too smart for that. And it's funny that in their duel, Dale won. And,
yes, it's so bizarre.
Like, Dale doesn't care,
DSP
man.
dug the grave for himself so much deeper by just keep talking about it and announcing that he's going to talk about it every year around Evo. And just, he made it a big deal when LTG just called him ugly or whatever and told him to fuck off, which showed amazing amounts of restraint from somebody that I thought was pretty much like DSP, and he would go with it.
Mm-hmm. LTG has a little bit more principles.
It's crazy. It's crazy to think.
Yes, and that's what makes him third place, is because he's a slight remix on DSP. And that's why you guys try and say Cyrax. Who the fuck is Cyrax? Who is he? Where's the complexity of this dude? What is this guy talking about ancient alien penises? This guy's a bum. Get him out of my face.
Look, I will admit the Cyrax character, like, well, the guy, Cyrax, is very funny by himself. He's super funny. He falls for the trolls. He had this big beef with Marty. Marty died in real life. Like, it's an engaging lolcow saga, a storyline, a personality, but he just doesn't have like the mainstream appeal that all the other ones have to put him up on the Mount Rushmore. He's like the underground goat when it comes to lolcows. And also he's fucking disgusting. I think you might have even said it today on TBS. He's way too gross and disgusting to look at and follow around. I just can't handle it. He's too nasty for me.
No, he's gross.
It turned off my fucking waypoint. Did you see that?
And your ditch is too gross for me. I can't watch that either. That's nasty.
There we go.
But then you got Cobes, and like Cobes is kind of weird. He's kind of like barely a lolcow. I don't know. Amberlynn Reed must be pretty damn interesting because I always thought she was lame, but apparently she's interesting. I don't know.
Yes, I'm willing to put my trust in Kinda Sav in ALT on this. That she is very interesting and very bizarre. I've watched just some clips and I can agree. It's not something that I'm sticking around for, but if I'm hearing things correctly, then she had a bunch of like people in her life that came out and made videos about her and were on Detractor streams. So if you're investing in Amberlynn coin, you might as well get your wallet.
I can't counter the crowbar.
Damn, okay.
What am I supposed to do if you can't counter? I don't get it. I was pressing Y, it wasn't working. Huh.
Part of the reason why I like LTG so much is that he has these little miniature lore streams. Like DSP has Sagas. He has Sagas restrained to 2-stream Sagas. And it's kind of fun how he would talk about certain things intensely for a while and then just never bring it up again. But his best saga, in my opinion, was the June the King saga.
I don't have a car. If I had a
June
car,
the King.
With the copyright strikes?
Yes. That was
my God.
That was a DSP tier saga from LTG.
Okay, so if this, I know this hype as fuck, and considering that we already completely fucked up the format and we haven't even said anything about this is how you don't play, if you want to watch a video about that, that would be insane.
Okay, which one was I talking about? The LTG.
The LTG June the King thing, because I know June made a video about LTG dox him. It was crazy.
So to really get it, it's kind of hard to tell Tales of Dale. You have to look at the threats. That's where the stories come from. Is that he does these videos where he threatens them.
Yeah, the 3-minute one looks pretty good.
This one here.
Pretty digestible. Or this one, yeah.
Don't ask me about that nigga again.
Okay.
Somebody like him would run from me.
Imagine DSP saying something this
and he
unhinged.
wouldn't be able to run from me because I would catch his dipstick ass, choke him out till he begged me for life. Then right on his last inch of breath, I would literally say, So you still gonna research me, huh? Like, no, then LTD, please, no. And I'm just still choking him while he got his laptop, while he deletes the video. We're gonna get that shit taken down. I'm not worried about it. Niggas like that are cowards. People that sit on the internet looking to try to create fake ass bullshit about niggas are fake bullshit ass cowards that you'll never see in life. They're hiding, lurking in the shadows behind bushes, behind old ass habit cups and fucking used condoms to make sure you don't find them. Nah, what I'm gonna do is tie them up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tie them up. I'm gonna bound them. I'm gonna pay for rocks to get a flight wherever the fuck we're at. I'm gonna bind this nigga up with one of those gorilla tapes that you can't get out of.
That's
Strap him
oddly
to
sexual.
one of those WWE chairs. Then what we're gonna do, well, what Rocks is gonna do is I'm gonna sit back in my throne where Rocks clips each article and fabric of his clothing off with 99-cent store scissors. The reason why I said 99
Okay, this is
cent
just
store
straight up
scissors
gay at this
is
point.
because those are those cheap ones
now?
that take a long time and you gotta
we
cut
can
to
go better than
precise
this.
to get the shit working correctly. So Rox is gonna be there staring at him, breathing on him, staring at him with his beady ass Kodak black eyes, trying to cut his shit off while June's just looking, just in desperate trouble, just sweating profusely, scared, timid. And then Rox is gonna slide his drawers off, start forcefully jacking them off. He's gonna have no choice but to like it.
Hold on.
He's gonna sit there being humiliated, forced to catch an erection by a gay ass nigga. Then after that, Rox is gonna pry his mouth open to where he can't do anything with one of those dentist tools. Forcefully stick his BBC Junior in his mouth back and forth and just stroke
Not the
his grill
Junior, no.
till he can catch a hard on over and over again and just fuck his throat while he can't do shit. Get all the fluids out of it. He's gonna stroke his throat so crazy, this nigga's gonna throw up his last 2 meals. And Rox ain't gonna give a fuck. He gonna keep using his throat for friction and bust a hot load down his throat while he chokes and gargles and we keep him tied up. And the nigga's actually gonna die from choking on ejaculation from Rox. Then after that, Rox is actually gonna bend him over after his decease. Put on one of those fucking regular Magnums, not the XLs, because he hadn't graduated to those, and just stroke this nigga's carcass, period, until he bust a second and third nut all in his dead ass. That's what the fuck's gonna happen. Necrophilia, baby.
Fucking punk ass motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
All right, I get it now. I get it. I'm on board.
Holy shit, what the fuck was that? Oh, man.
Wow, we can't go back to sleeping dogs from this.
I don't know, but I'm like, that's why I'm saying, whenever you guys try and throw Cyrax in my face, tell me when he was that funny, you know? Oh God, I love
There was
this
that.
racism.
There was that clip. Oh my God, yeah. But there was that clip of Cyrax with the leather suit and sunglasses on. That is like around like 70% as funny as that previous clip.
Yes, that one was pretty good. He's like, I'm part of the record now. You know, that promo he was doing? That was pretty funny.
There was also, you know of Daniel Larson?
Yes.
So that guy, do you know that his trolls got him to attend like fake university meetings on Zoom, and they would give him like fake presentations on fake subjects, and he would just sit there and answer the questions and be like totally engaged? That guy's in jail now.
Oh, wow. Why? What happened?
I don't remember what he did, actually. I think, I don't know. Should ask the AI.
What the fuck?
I think, what's my, okay, I'll break down your favorite clips from different locales. My favorite, I don't really have one for Amberlyn Reed. But my favorite Cyrax moment was when he was doing the glass thing. My favorite Daniel Larson one was when he was just, he was melting down so hard in that Olive Garden.
What is going on?
And they were like texting him pictures of that girl getting beaten up, whatever one he thought he was dating. That was so, he pulls the fire alarm. That shit was pretty funny.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's insane.
Oh man. Joe, the Pizza Hut clip? Which one's that one?
Can I move the vending machine somehow?
I kind of felt bad for Daniel Larson sometimes, because sometimes, dude, you're fucking homeless. Can I just enjoy my meal in peace without someone fucking with me?
Yeah. They were gaslighting him so hard. It's hard not to sympathize. They just invented a whole new reality for this guy.
Yeah.
And he didn't need any help. He was already living in his own.
Yep. He was already mentally unwell.
What else you got on top clips?
From LTG? Well, I do have a clip How familiar are you with fighting games?
Not much. DSP is the most I've ever been in touch with a fighting game. Is watching him play, and playing UFC with coworkers at my job.
Okay. I want to give you kind of a. It's one of those moments where it happens every once in a while, where the dude kind of was rightfully pissed. That was some bullshit, but you did lose.
Oh my god, this nigga sucks so bad. I'm playing bad.
As a fighting game dude, I've had this match happen to me. Okay, he's doing all right. Oh shit. Okay, come on, keep your composure, LTG. You're cool, man. You're the king. Okay. Come on, man. Oh shit, okay. I like watching fighting games. I'm terrible at them. I don't know how to play.
They are fun to watch, yeah.
Oh my god, dude, this dash and grab shit.
Okay, you're tied up. Come on, you got this deal. Quit. And also, I can understand with his frustration. Sometimes I got this cranky when I was playing. Okay. Oh shit, okay. Ooh, pretty solid ass comeback. That's why I was saying, like, in his prime, LTG would have beat the shit out of DSP. DSP wouldn't have been able to do anything with this. Okay, we got a pixel left. We got this. We can do this. Oh.
Oh my god!
Wow. All right, the waiting was worth it. The suspense was absolutely worth it. This is cinema. This is cinema.
Okay, come back and okay.
Dude, Street Fighter 5 is the worst fucking game on the fucking planet, dude. I lost to the world's worst fucking Nash. I had the game won. What the fuck happened? Clean up my chat, mods.
And a great end to the clip. That
Good.
was perfect.
That's why he's a DSP remix. He's like, what if you had a DSP tantrum, but it was funny? And that's what you get with LTG. I'm gonna think of another one. You got anything you want to show me?
Okay, wings. With wings, we have the. I want to have a good game. I want to have a good stream.
Yes, the meltdown.
That crash out. Yeah, that's pretty generic. With Boogie, the Boogie one is more funny. It's the one on the LolCow podcast when he faked having cancer and he was yelling, I don't want to be alive. I'm in so much pain. That was so funny. That's the top 10 clip of all time. And also the Tipples. Insane. Tipples, iconic.
Which one of these is it?
Well, it needs to be something shorter. Just look up Tipples. That's gonna show.
Boogie in a hole. Why can't it ever just be something consistent? Okay.
Oh, is this one? Is this one?
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. 8 minutes is good.
Because I don't want to destroy somebody's life.
Okay. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You just sat here.
Yeah, this was probably the one good episode of LolCow Live.
Dead, and my mom is dead. I'll talk about those pieces of shit till they fucking rot.
Yeah, but Chad and Desi aren't dead.
Still fucking alive. I will not. We've talked about it. We made an agreement, and I'm not going to do that for internet clout. I'm not going to do that so the Keemstar can jerk off to it. No, thank you. We're not here.
He's being pretty serious here. He sounds like legit pissed.
Yeah. He was pissed. And this whole saga was it was very weird. It was kind of fake or maybe entirely fake. No one really knows, or at least I don't.
It's a performance of a lifetime, Boogie.
Fuck yourself. I will divulge no more medical information to any of you motherfuckers.
This is you ain't got to tell me what it is. Like there's a bevy of medicine.
Yourself. Go fuck yourself.
This is what should happen right now. Is
Like,
Boogie
you're
should
sorry,
just
to be
turn
on
off the stream.
SSRI, because,
He's
like,
participating in
you're
this
not-
himself.
Wings, stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
A few moments
It was
later.
many
Why don't
clips
you
from
say
this
what
one
you wanna
stream.
Say about the situation.
I want to die. That's what I say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate
Yeah, this
breathing.
is the
I hate being
one.
alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
All right. Well then, okay. Let's get off the
What else
internet.
do you-
Let's just get off.
What do you want me to talk about instead? What do you want me to talk about
No,
instead?
I'm not. This goes back to like last night. You're not mentally fit to be on the show. It's
No,
irresponsible.
what did you want to talk about? Anything but the abuse. What are you doing to my play?
He should Keemstar is being ingenuous with this. He should cut the stream right now if he truly believed that.
I got a question.
But
Instead, he's letting it
Keemstar just
continue.
cares about the content, and this is
Keemstar
good
is
content.
evil.
People are gonna make fun
Keemstar's
of
an
this.
evil
You said
fucking
you would
man. He's a
talk about
piece of
your
shit.
dad and mother all day. So will you address those issues?
Man, I'm
Yes, my
sorry.
mother
Sorry to
was
talk over you.
tweeting
What were you
my
saying?
Fucking tipples.
Yeah,
That's why the
oh,
abuse.
is the
And she
tipples
twisted
clip.
my balls in my dick, and she told me that sex was disgusting. And
But yeah, but
awful.
kind
And
of
she told me that only disgusting,
that's the
awful
whole
people
point of
have it.
having lolcow live is to have
Okay,
moments
but-
like this,
okay,
and
well,
people
let's not
clip
talk
them and
about
make fun of
any
them on Twitter
No, my
or
dad
something.
fucking
And Keemstar, that's
masturbated
just
in
his
front of me
business.
and
He
showed me
decided to do this, and that's
pornography and
what
asked me
he's
if I
doing
wanted
for
to
his
join in
brand,
and encouraged me to touch him,
and
I
he's just doing
fucking
it.
did. I did.
And I guess he's
I
kind of the
fucking
best to
did.
do it
I
because
fucking
he's
did.
successful.
I fucking did.
Okay. No.
There.
People love
Can we be
this.
done? Can we be done with it?
We're
Can we
done.
be done
We're
with it?
watching this right now.
He's properly without a soul. I think that I would beseech people to see my stance on things. This man is kind of indefensibly evil. Keemstar's a piece of shit.
So down and depressed. And in
Is he
pain.
much different from Dr. Phil, for example?
Dr. Phil is evil too. He's 100% evil too. There's room in this
The
grave for
internet- The
two.
internet's not always right. Like,
Sure.
They fucking are. They fucking are. I am a piece of shit. I am human.
Because this is
garbage.
actual
Do not
misery
hate
merchant
yourself.
stuff. That's
Oh, yeah, yeah, totally.
Hang up on you. No
Totally.
self-harm
I
shit
agree
at
with
all.
you. It's just
in fact, the yelling and screaming
people
is
like
kinda
watching
self-harm.
that,
You gotta
so
stop.
he
You gotta
figured out,
talk-
you know, people
we
like
do that
watching
for
that, so
years.
let's
you
just
gotta
do
talk
that.
normal.
We shouldn't
Bro,
look
you
at
can't
this.
have these outbursts like this. Come on.
Man, that's insane.
Okay, let's do
Positive
a
things about the
Cobra
aspect of
clip.
This whole situation.
No, I'm saying like, but this is good that we're feeling that feeling. I wanna-
I don't want any of those things.
We
you
have
understand?
19.
But yeah, he seems very
Real viewers
vulnerable here.
This is not bought it.
We have 10 million. I don't care. The only thing I care about in the world is not being in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. That's all I want. I want to wake up tomorrow not in miserable fucking pain. That's all I want. The 10 million, 20 million, 5 million watchers won't do that.
How's your
Won't
weight
do
doing?
that.
How's your weight doing right now?
It's down because I'm on a medication that I can no longer afford, by the way, but I've lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit, but I get to put it all back on because I don't
Wow.
have the
Let's go. Guys, he lost 24 pounds.
That was a
24
level
pounds.
1000 Keemstar moment. That sound clip at that
buddy.
specific point
24 is a big deal.
just turned it into content.
back on.
No, you're not gonna put
He
it
just
on. You
knows how to
lost it.
do
Good
this, and
job.
he knows how to play the internet.
Medication that did it. Fucking all
Is
that
he?
fucking
Is it all
shit.
fake? Like maybe that's my empathy breakpoint.
That's
I'm like,
good.
dude, I don't know. I kind of feel bad for this dude.
It's bad. How's it good that I can't afford a medication?
Well, I
How's it
guess
good?
it's
How's it
it's
good?
kind of
How's
like
it good that I
wrestling
can't afford a
where
medication?
the
How's it good?
overall
pounds. You lost
talking
24
points are
right
fake
back on.
or somewhat manufactured, and then you
Because I
just
can't afford the medication.
you just
Because I can't
improvise
afford the
from
medication.
from that
Because I
point.
can't afford the medication.
Yes.
Why can't you afford the medication?
Because I lost my fucking job.
No, you sold your part of your job.
Yeah, you're
you
getting-
chose to
you're
do
getting
that.
money
Something that
for
is
that.
funny about this clip we're
Which I
watching
need for
is that both of the
mortgage, but I
guys
can't
got
make YouTube videos, I
fired
can't live
and
stream. I
eventually
can't even
came
sell my
back.
cards
Have
on
you tried
whatnot
making-
anymore.
Have you tried making
I'm
YouTube
banned
videos?
from the internet. Remember?
So that's a great
I'm
cast.
banned from the internet. You don't let me do shit. You told me I'm not allowed to do shit.
That's
I can't
true.
even sell my cards on whatnot. I
That's-
can't even tweet.
I'm
I
glad
can't even
DSP
fucking post-
didn't go
I
down the
can't post my
Keemstar
girlfriend's
path.
fucking OnlyFans.
I'm
I
glad.
can't do
What do you
shit.
think would have happened if he
reason
did?
becomes
How would this
crappy
show
when you
look
do
if
that.
he
But
did?
listen to me. The reason why I banned you from the internet is because there has to be punishment.
I think
And
they
if you
would
use
try and
punishments, I think the
psychologically
internet
bully
will
First
work.
Phil.
explanation,
Which
I
is
don't have
not to
the
say that I
money.
don't
Let me
want to
finish
do
what
it,
I'm
but I kind of
saying.
don't trust Keemstar at the wheel.
Later.
I don't want
No,
him at the wheel. He
Boogie,
seems to be
keep it
rather
chill, man. You'll get through
sadistic.
this. We all go through the storm.
I instead
What,
would-
what do you think they would make him do? Because, you know, DSP wouldn't stay there for a long time if they're just humiliating him.
Yeah.
You got
So let me
this.
get
Guess he'd be on for maybe an episode, and then you never see him again.
You're doing good.
Maybe if they go too hard and it seems like there's nothing in it for him, because he needs to feel good in there too to be a part of it.
Yeah.
It can't just be for money.
It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
12 seconds later.
Maybe they'll have some bad gaming segments where they're just going to talk about gaming news, and it's going to be called LolCow Gaming.
You're going to mess her up.
Because Boogie is a gamer.
Her family disagrees, but go off, I guess. Big man on dick. Buy a hat for your hat.
Let him know. Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen.
I kind of wish DSP was more of a gamer.
You got
Matt,
this.
Matt, shut the fuck up! Let me get through it, motherfucker! Matt Sale says, so only people that aren't capable of refusing his testimony are allowed to be discussed. If they are dead, they're fair game. This is why, Dan, I told you I couldn't talk about this, man.
You can do this.
This is why I told you, no, I can't. I told you I couldn't talk about this.
You knocked this out of the park.
I begged you not to make me talk about this on the show. I begged you.
You crushed it.
I begged you. I begged you. I begged you, Dan. I begged you.
You crushed it. You did very good tonight.
I fucking begged you.
You did. What's going on over there? You did fine. I think you broke your computer. Hello?
I don't know, man. That makes me kind of feel bad for him. Not to say that I'm sure he's an emotional manipulator, but I feel like there's some real anger there.
His fucking.
Definitely
I think
is.
his roommate cut off the power.
But like with the boxing stuff, he was put in a situation where he needs to be dependent on Keemstar to put together this clown show so he can be popular on the internet and keep making money.
Remember how the fucking roommate and the girlfriend.
So he's just a circus. He's just some low-cal circus master,
Where if he
huh?
lost it, they were just gonna.
Yeah. And he has the
Circus masters of
soundboard,
people.
and it's all fun, and they do the clickbait. You saw the clickbait of the DSP copyright strike?
Yeah.
Did you watch that stream? Do you know what they did?
No, I didn't watch it because people warned me in time, and I don't know quite how to feel about it.
So it started out, and Keemstar was like, so what's this thing about the DSP strike, and how am I helping him? And then the other guys were like, yeah, I don't know. Like, someone said that, I guess. And then they were really confused. And then Keemstar said, well, now DSP is going to say that we just clickbaited him. And that's exactly what they did.
To start a playthrough these.
That's it. That sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a second. I was like, no, that was lame. Yeah, Keemstar sucks, man. Wing sucks for hooking up with him too, but
I don't know what he's been up to. I saw he threw a controller and broke it or something a couple of months ago.
Who did?
So it's like the old Wings is coming back.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a fun clip.
Oh, DSP called somebody a stupid bitch.
I wish this film would come back.
The game journalist meme, totally ruined any possibility of him giving good clips, because he's so anxious of that he's gonna get clipped because he said something or did something in a game, and then it's gonna go viral on Twitter, and then the detractors can shape the narrative and call him a game journalist, and that insults him. So he's just boring now.
We stole everything from this dude, man. It's kind of awesome, but also kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can't even donate to somebody that he's watching.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore. The trolls took that away from him. Next thing, we're going to take away Jasper. Someone needs to steal Jasper.
Okay, Meerkat. Theory craft. You're allowed to touch the pooch just this once. You get carte blanche. What are you gonna do to just antagonize Phil directly?
It says there's a door there.
Oh, I don't know. Do I have to do something mean? I haven't thought about that. How am I gonna A-log Phil?
Well, how would you?
I want to do something. That is gonna be embarrassing for him.
I don't know what to do. Look, there's
So
nowhere to go here.
probably some kind of a catfish, I guess. Something that he would really want. And then make it all embarrassing and cringe and make him do embarrassing stuff and gaslight him. And then eventually it is revealed that he has been tricked the whole time.
Yeah.
And he's going to be super embarrassed.
That's a good one.
Hey, you in the stupid uniform.
I kind of want to. I've got a lot of dumb, elaborate shit I want to do.
Oh, I see.
Like what?
I would want to get someone to help me, like a film crew, basically. And what we're going to do is we're going to meet up with them. And be like, hey, man, I was former fan back in 2007. I just wanted to meet up with you. Come off as a very normal sounding person, not like a terrifying fan. And not Derek or Jade. And then instead be like, hey, man, yeah, I just want to let you know, dude, I've been a fan ever since the very beginning. Dude, like, I know you've changed. Like, you kind of gave up all your potential and threw away these opportunities and whatnot, man. But you had potential there. And like just shame his ass. Shame his ass to his face. And then why we need a film crew is I just want to say this is my YouTube crew. We film people that we always wanted to meet. And like, you know that shit's gonna go online. And that dude's gonna be like haunted by that. We might see a change of personality for a few days. He comes back on stream, he's like, how's everybody today? I guess we should play some gameplay streams or something. You know, just see if that kind of gives him a brief reset.
Yeah, I like that. It's very psychological.
Yes.
It's psyops. I like that.
Yeah, I want to psyop Phil. Now, obviously, we all want to show up and just pick him up off the ground and throw him. But what's something else you could do?
You could make a fake documentary. Like convince him it's a real documentary, like the Mike Klum thing. And have a bunch of people filming his daily life, and in the end, just like show the detractor talking points or whatever that makes him look bad, and it makes him look super embarrassing.
Yeah.
Which I wonder what the Mike Klum thing would have looked like. I'm pretty sure based on what the Boogie documentary was like, it would be kind of like a dramatic fluff piece. Like making him some kind of a martyr, the king of suffering.
Yeah, it would make him an example of the sins of the internet.
Yeah.
Like he didn't make himself into who he is. I could almost see that with Chris Chan, but even him, you know.
Chris Chan, that could totally be some kind of a documentary. I could see that happening realistically.
They have they have the full documentary. But you're talking like with a tire-ass crew doing it or something?
Yeah, with like actual interviews of Chris Chan and all the footage that was collected. Because this is one of the most documented, if not the most documented person on the internet. There's so much material about pretty much every day of his life.
Yeah, like you could go and interview his doctor or whatever, or interview someone who knew him. Interview the guy at the game shop. Interview him. And be like, hey, look, I'm doing an investigation of sorts. Did you kick a young disabled idiot out of your store forever?
Yeah. Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, yeah, so, okay. Wait, what something happened with him? I'm not at liberty to discuss at this time. You know. Men in Black him. You know, feel like that.
I'm yelling in like I'm rapping for you. This is not music, you stupid assholes. It sounds like shit, even though no matter what language that it is.
Oh my goodness gracious, bro.
Retard yelling random words.
So, was this like a date?
No, I'm gay. I'm a gay gigolo.
Definitely.
Goodness gracious, DSP.
Yeah, that sounds
He always has to make it about being gay or somebody being molested somehow.
Always. You can't let emotions stand by themselves.
Yeah.
The idea is your dress comes off. You actually get health shrines. Rewards gained. Health shrines appear on your mini map. Surveillance report. A Cartwright. Return to game. Really, I went on a date with her, and now health shrines appear on my mini map. Really? What do they look like? Disgusting belches?
Vintage belch. That was incredible.
I do like it. Are you what's your pros and pluses on different things? Like, do you like the belches and snorts? You think?
No, of course, nobody likes them. I think you just. They are funny if he uses it like an exclamation or like punctuation, because sometimes he would be in the middle of a sentence and then burp or snort, and it would make it funnier.
Yes, yes,
like
that's exactly what I'm
part
talking about.
of him expressing himself. That's really entertaining to me, but they are really annoying.
Whoa, the cops murdered the thief too. Holy shit.
Like, are you pro slurs in film?
I don't know pro. I don't know if I would say pro. I think if he feels like calling somebody a retard, he should do that, but not explain himself as to why he did it. Just do it. Yeah. And if someone complains about it, you know why they complain. You're just telling him that you use those words, and that would be cool with me. But then he would call somebody a mouth drooler, a retard, and then he would go on like a 2-minute segment explaining why it's okay that he says it in the context and intent that he uses to say it. And it just kind of makes the whole thing pointless. Just don't say it then. Just don't say it. Just say, this is a stupid person who is mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't stand by his value system, so what the...
That was annoying.
Yeah.
And also, when he goes on presenting himself as this businessman and a sandwich shop operator, when he's gonna be this kind of a person, you need to be professional and not call people retards, for example. So that's kind of him having to be consistent again.
How do I do my upgrades?
I like where you're going with that. You had mentioned that you had done a couple of videos on the bank leaks, and that gave you your big burst there, the big power stat increase.
Yeah.
For me, it was my video that I did a long time ago. It's one of my videos, not a stream. It was called DSP, the Loathsome Business Owner. Because I was also greatly amused by DSP's narrative as a business, and then would be the most unprofessional business of all time. You know, just screaming at his customers. I can slur at you, but you can't slur at me. You know, unreliable and horrible.
I have no idea where my bike is at this point, so I might as well call my valet.
Oh man, DSP's stupid. But yeah, I was always fascinated with his ability to just say, well, I don't need decorum, and using all these slurs and shit. Like, dude, you can't tell people at your work this stuff, could you?
Why not?
Yeah.
Like,
that's true.
They won't let me.
But also in this video, I think he was a lot better than what we're watching right now, even though these are the worst bits, because that was just himself. And that's like, he himself wanted to make a racial joke or call somebody gay, and he did it, and he thought it was funny. And nowadays, he still thinks those things are funny. He just can't say them, so he's just sitting there and being weird and goat laughing and fake laughing and occasionally calling somebody a slur and then explaining why.
You know what he needed? I will go back in time and be this and correct the timeline. He needed a hype man. I will be your hype man, Finn. I'll be like, man, you got some dumbasses in chat saying stupid shit. Don't worry, man, you're kicking ass up there. And then it's like, all right, cool. And then go back to failing in Metal Gear Solid, you know? Don't make him get all uptight and insecure.
It's like Angry Joe has Other Joe. He's literally called Other Joe. And he's the hype man sidekick. But they have a cool dynamic. And Joe is not as annoying as DSP, so that kind of works.
What?
What the hell? How could there be a shrine here? This makes no sense. It's not on the sidewalk. I don't know. There's some weird stuff about this game I don't really understand. Like, this is one of them. How the fuck could there be a shrine here? Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Come on.
That was a great clip.
Come on.
I mean, clearly, there has to be something else you can be doing here. You're not getting through his defenses. There you go. If I recommend you a movie you haven't watched, would you watch it?
Sure. I would give it a shot.
I almost want to immediately backtrack on that and go, what if I recommended you a trilogy? Would you watch that? And, because then I would just say, watch the Mobile Suit Gundam movie trilogy. But, one movie. You still should watch that trilogy. One movie. Brother. You should watch Brother.
Oh my god, you could call
Brother.
It is a Russian
Hold
movie.
on.
That is fucking
Okay.
stupid. You have to call the car valet before.
And then, yes, watch that one. It's a very good movie. I think
Okay.
I think you would like it because it's kind of a action movie, but kind of more, I don't know, classical. It's a little bit more whimsical.
Oh yeah, that looks badass. I'm looking at it right now.
Yes, and there is a
All right.
sequel. So that's how I know you're gonna watch the sequel, is because you're gonna like the first one.
Yeah, most probably.
Yeah. Say, it's a ninja strategy. Couldn't go for 3, so I went for 2.
And it gets extra credit because it's a foreign film.
Yes.
Yes. I like. Do you know the Pusher trilogy? It's Danish.
No.
Danish? I think it is. Swedish, maybe. I don't know. It's European. It has Mads Mikkelsen in it, and he plays like a skinhead drug dealer guy. And it's a very like small, contained story of like a drug deal that went badly, and everybody is losing their shit.
I'm liking that. I'm liking some of these foreign shows that are coming out. I have another one to recommend. I don't know how you can watch it. My wife hooked me up because she found the Russian streaming site online. But it's called Boy's Word, Blood on the Asphalt. And it's about, it's a like a 26 episode series. And it's about street gangs in Moscow right before the collapse of the Soviet Union. And so it's a very specific time window, and you get to see the breakdown of the system as the backdrop for these kids' street gangster politics. It's a fantastic series.
That sounds awesome. I think I'm gonna love it because my country's gone through a post-Soviet restructuring where the mafia was heavily involved, and that shit sounds exactly like what I know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, good. You're an artsy dude. Thank goodness. You're an artsy dude.
I like it. I appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie. I don't always understand what's going on in the art house films and those like deep, complex films. I don't get it, but I like looking at sophisticated, complex movies.
Yeah.
And I gather whatever I can with my lizard brain, and that's good enough for me. I like Stalker. Do you know the Stalker movie from Tarkovsky?
Yes, I've seen it. It's good.
It's free on YouTube. It's awesome. It's super slow, but it's really just a great watch.
It's a good one. It's a solid movie.
Pressing Y. I'm still pressing Y.
Come on, Phil.
Yo, this is horse shit. I can never do this mission.
I think it's about time that I go here, though.
Oh, really?
It's getting close to midnight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
man.
I'm sorry this was short, but
No,
the
it's
time
cool.
difference and stuff.
No, I get you, man. It was a fantastic time well spent, man. Thank you so
Hell
much
yeah.
for coming on.
Yes, this was one of my favorite streams that I've done with somebody else because we got to talk about so many things that weren't on the screen, and we got to share experiences, and we had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for having me on.
Definitely, man. You're the coolest. It was super hype having you on. Hopefully you can come back sometime, but I understand not everything's content. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah. Do you got anything coming up?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't have anything scheduled. If something happens, it's gonna happen. Stay tuned.
Something will come as soon as it arrives.
That's right.